Hello, Sean Sands back with more Path of Exile. A couple things have happened before we get back underway. For one thing, I
You have
collected
come to the
some
true.
divination cards, and now that I know what to do with them, I can turn at least these in for, I assume, 7 orbs of alchemy. That's how that works. Yes, it is. Cool. Um,
You shall be
so, read
rewarded.
some of the advice from the last episode and took some of it. Hopefully, to some progress. Picked up this 5 link through trading, so I did some trading. The first time doing that, and it was easy. That was no big deal. And I didn't get it. Couldn't find something that was exactly what I wanted, but I figured for now this is probably okay. So I've got my Raging Spirit in here. I do have Echo support now. Put minion damage in there, melee splash. And then there was a green, and I saw a build out there that I think had Culling Strike. So I tossed this in here, and hopefully that makes some sense. Um, Changed out my helm as well, just upgraded its stats in general. More of a focus on energy shield here. So I'm, got 427 energy shield. It seemed like a decent trade out. Traded up on my flasks. Tracked down just had a nice drop as I was trying to get to the next checkpoint for a new Quicksilver flask. And what else? Yep, picked up Desecrate. Thanks for that recommendation. And I did go back and finish the Ascendancy trials. So we do have our Necromancer set up, and I went down this path initially to give me some more cast speed, more minion damage, lots more minion damage, and slightly better Desecrate. So that's where we find ourselves, and we're up to level 42 now, which I suspect means we're starting to kind of outpace the content that's left. But yeah, here's where we find ourselves. So we did get to the Crystal Veins, we found Lady Diala, we found the Calm Stream and Calm Stream and Duresso Stream, and we will just plow through. Travel to Highgate, breaking the seal. Did I miss something? Um, yeah, I did that. Talk to OU in town for a ward. I'll do that later. Cool. So I think that catches us up. I've got Purity of Elements, Clarity up and running, got all my minions going, and we'll see how this works out. So popping out a lot more Raging, not a ton more. I think I can kick out 20 at a time now, but certainly an upgrade. Definitely wasn't an issue. Kind of once I'd got taken some of the advice, put my head on straight, went back through the Trials of the Ascendancy, and this time Azaro or whatever his name is just evaporated, basically. So not as big a deal as it seemed like. Is this another one of those situations where they talk a lot? Probably. And listen to you a lot. So yeah, so I'm hoping either it probably won't. I can't imagine in this episode. I don't think we're 30 minutes away from polishing everything else off, but I think we're just about done with normal here, and we've put. Hopefully, I put something together that makes a little more sense. Um, I did see the recommendation to. I forget what the skill was right now, but basically, sort of a targeting skill for my army, and I'll be looking that up soon enough. But taking it in steps, taking it in stride. Um, Definitely not feeling as sort of minimal as I did before. Like I was just barely hanging on. Now, part of that is, ooh, that seems like it would be good. 1,000% increased rarity of items. Freezes you when activated. Hopefully, I can manage that. Pop out a bunch of guys first, and then hit. Can I zap out of there? I cannot. There we go. Crimson Jewel? Cool. Couple of jewels. Let's take a look. Are either of those cool minion jewels? Nope, I didn't. So we got physical damage. That's not going to do me any good. Nope. Might help somebody else. One of my other characters. Oh well. Still alright. And then we just beat up on these guys for a while. So I usually I remember the first time, very first time I tried this, I had a little bit of trouble in Calm's area, but the last couple of times I've been down this way, it hasn't seemed as difficult. So I'm hoping, particularly since we're 5 levels above, we can just sort of play. In fact, let's kind of zip through this if we can, as much as we can. I know we get stuck in these little zones where we just have to kill everything, and that's just how it is. And that's fine. I like killing stuff. So one of the things I was struggling with a bit, and I know the recommendation has been out there a couple of times before, just go on PoE trade to kind of get those upgrades that I obviously needed. I tend to play these games in that sort of self-found way. And or just sort of, I don't know that it's like some sort of, I feel like that's the way to play, or I'm not absolutely committed to that idea, but I almost always sort of have that going on in the back of my head, which sort of will slow me down for trading and stuff like that. I recall when early days of Diablo 3, the auction house, man, I hated that for a variety of reasons. I think a lot of those have been well hashed, just in general, and why it doesn't exist anymore. But in a bigger way, I just there's something to me that's much more fun about having found my own equipment. But also, you can take that too far. I mean, a lot of this is stuff I have found. That's what, if I think, should I pick stuff like this up? No, because it's not connected. Yeah, and no, why not? We can throw it. We have space. Maybe that's something I can sell. I do like selling. That's the funny thing. No problem with selling. Love selling. Love just getting that. But usually I feel a little bit more rewarded when the more of my stuff is stuff I sort of found on my own. And I realize, that has a lot of RNG associated with it. And, you can lose hundreds of hours to that mentality. But just my play style tends to be one where I will even kind of put myself at a deficit just to do that. That said, it was getting ridiculous. I was sitting there just trying to balance things that didn't make any sense, couldn't get them all stuck together. And, at some point you just got to go, it's fine, just go get your stupid 5-link chest and call it a day. Don't be dumb about it. That's how I talk to myself, so good. That's what I did. All right. Zip. I assume this is sort of the zone boss here. Yeah, it looks like we're taking good care of him. Is Colossal Flask any good? No, it's really not. I'm kind of done with collecting flasks. I've done that, and my stash is lousy with those things. And, they're only so interesting for so long. Adequate. I think that's. Pop up another. These dudes. I'm not sure if Desecrate is worth it as a damage attack. I mean, I know it does some damage. Haven't really been inclined to mess with it in that way so far, because that just feels like time away from spitting out my what do you call these guys? My skeleton heads, skulls. That's the word. As opposed to, it just doesn't seem like that would be a good use of mana and time. If I'm going to be casting stuff, I feel like it should be the Raging Spirits as opposed to Desecrate. Let's see, Weeping Essence Flow. Zip out of there. Kick my guys out. Now run around. This one's always a little difficult for me because it has these stupid little purple balls chasing me all over. But not a problem. We seem to have this well in hand. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Go ahead and lay down some skulls first. Get out of there. More guys came. That's all right. I think we got this pretty well covered. Man, give me some of that fear. It was fear that I was after, right? That's the one that gives me minion stuff. Yeah, Definitely want more of that. Must be this way. And what do I'm upgrading? Minion damage. Also, I decided to go down this way. Which way? Over, where am I at? Yeah, right here. It's just covered up by the necromancer thing. And go into this realm. Let's see. Cast speed, increase damage. Life. I think I'm going to swing around this way. Pick up more damage for my minions. And that's the way I'll pursue that for the next little bit. Just skip these guys. I really don't need to fight him. There's really no point. I don't need to hear him talk. Yeah, we can kick out of here fairly fast. Oof. Okay. Nope, get away from me. Oof. All right. Yep. Just trying to kind of power through here. We got Mevion. Mevion. Who knows? Don't really need any more wisdom. Pretty wise at this point. Like I said, just trying to zap through here. I don't find it a lot of particularly valuable to just be fighting here. Now, I agree. Now I gotta watch out. This is gonna be a lot of movement for me. It feels like, whoop, don't do anything dumb. Don't stand in bad. We'll get through this together. We good? Zap out of that. Nope, don't stand in bad. I assume he's healing or something. Ow. Oh, we got him.
I'm sorry to have to break this to you, Teresa, but she's not real.
There we go. Cool. That was super simple. Let's see. I guess we'll portal out of here, and we'll go to Calm. Fire guy, Calm.
Yes?
Yes? I want to sell you some stuff. That. Nothing here I want to keep, right? Yep. Sell those. I'm going to set that. Just set this aside and I'll consider it later. I got a bunch of stuff in here that I need to organize and get moving anyway. We'll put our jewels in here. Are there any good... I'll have to look that up if there are any good recipes involving jewels. Can I combine them or do anything useful with them, or is it just luck of the draw, what I got's what I got? Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Okay, either of those are particularly useful right now. And we will go back to Diala. Head the other way. All right, that felt pretty easy. Again, like, I'm out-leveling this stuff, too. Calm Stream always... I don't know. There's something about the fire theme of it that just feels like it's gonna... yeah, that... There's just...
So this is what the inside of a Karui King's head looks like. I hope they don't dwell on this.
All the totems, too, are kind of annoying. And later on where there's the guys who kind of pop up out of the lava. Yeah, this stuff's kind of... I want to be careful, but once I get a sense of how I'm faring here, I'll probably zip through a little faster. Come on, go faster, in fact. We see some nice big stuff to kill. That's great. Don't stand in fire. My minions seem to be holding their own. We'll keep going. See if we can. Nope. Yep, go kill them. Ugh. Did you just explode me? It's not cool. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up for no reason at all. And it's not this way. How about this way? They throwing like bombs or something? Or is that the... Oh no, I know what that is. Another jewel? Cool. Yep. Not really useful. I'm all done with portal or wisdom scrolls for now. What is this one? Oh, we got 2. Oof. That's a lot of fire. How is my fire resist? I should check that out. It's alright, 75. Everything's at 75. Nice. Kick out a bunch of these guys. Nope, nope, nope. Cool. Feel like I popped that off pretty good. Anger and greed. Oh. They'll be useful for something. Looks like actually, I think I need to go this way, maybe. Oof. What is that? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, those totem things, I find them super annoying. I guess that's kind of the point. Let's see. Here we go. Calm's Path. And kind of moving through here nicely. My other character, I've mentioned a couple of times, is now on Act 3 of Merciless. Got a ton of... not a ton of, I've got like, I don't know, 10 maps so far, which I assume I get to use at some point. I'm just going to sit past those guys. Once I reach sort of that that room next to Diala, where the kind of that map chamber room, and then at some point I gather I get that in my own hideout as well, which that's fine. I'm looking forward to finally getting a chance to try that stuff, because that's the whole point of kind of coming back at this thing is, can I get to a place where I'm beginning to experience the end game? And while not with this character yet, I'm definitely getting there with my my ancestral war chief build. Just hit, I think, level 61, I want to say. So yeah, real close, feels like, to me at least. Interested in any thoughts you have as far as kind of things? Is that a good time to start gearing up with new stuff? Should I be looking into doing more buying? What is the initial plan? So when you're first reaching the point where you're hitting the end game on a new character, what do you do? Well, how do you begin that process? Do you just kind of plow into it head first? Do you like to kind of track down, refine your build, make sure everything's in good shape? How much does the game really change or ramp up its difficulty even? I don't know. Once you've begun to enter those the sort of map scenarios and levels, as opposed to just your straight up merciless and cruel levels and stuff like that. Cool. What do we got here? We got Woe and Contempt. Well, Woe and Contempt it is. Zip out of there. I always forget it's the stupid little purple things. Nice. But my minions definitely feel like they're handling things better. As always, thanks for the suggestions. Not surprising that they're dead on. You got it right again, guys. No, I'll try and contain my surprise that I'm gonna just skip that guy. I hate fighting that guy. I don't know why. Just do. Those particular monsters bug the stuffings out of me for some reason. Superior Colossal. That's only 2. Yeah, it's not useful. And let's see. We'll kind of zip along here. What do we got? What essence do we have now? So yeah, the what do you call it? The chest piece I got that I was showing earlier. I picked up. I think it cost 5. Which one is that? Not chance. Chaos. I want to say chaos. And of course, I don't have a strong feeling yet on sort of cost balance and what's a good deal and what's not. My just general sense from looking at some of the other listings was that felt maybe a little high. I don't know. I mean, we're talking about this piece right here. But at the same time, like, I got no complaints about it either. And I don't feel in a position to really haggle for this stuff yet. What am I behind on? Level up and not high enough level. Nope, my strength, level, strength, level. So at some point, I don't know, is that a situation where I should start thinking about maybe buffing up my strength a bit or not? Is that something I ever really need to worry about with this build? Does not getting the upgrades on those kinds of gems preclude me from something? I don't know. Something I'll think about. Like I said, I'm trying to pay more attention to some of the builds that are out there, get a little more guidance from actual research instead of just asking dumb questions that, in many cases, I could answer for myself in a Google search or two. I like the. I really, like I said, I've really appreciated the thoughtful comments that kind of give me a take on what a thing is and how it's connected to this particular build or this particular run that I'm putting together. So, admittedly take advantage of a little bit, but, I appreciate it, so thanks. Oop, ow, nope. I never feel like, and I wonder if this is just me. I never feel like. I sometimes feel like the reaction when I'm trying to do, particularly like movement skills, is kind of. It just feels sketchy to me. Like it's not. I don't always feel confident that I'm going to. Oh, I was able to step up here. I lost my minions, but I can get them back by moving away a bit. Like that worked fine, but sometimes I feel like I clicked a movement skill and it just kind of doesn't take exactly. Curious if that's just me, and it may just be getting used to it. Now I do tend to, particularly with like flame dash and stuff like that, I do tend to try and shift click, or shift in this case right click because I have my movement skill on my right click. So I am aware, the distance matters, and I learned that pretty fast, that just clicking it doesn't automatically trigger it, particularly if it's you're out of range. You'll sort of walk into range first, and then it will activate. But even with the shift clicking, it doesn't always feel like it's quite up to snuff. But that just could be me being picky too. Who knows? Lightning damage. Where do I have lightning damage? I'll have to go back and figure out where I put that. Make sure that's a smart thing that I have. Let's get some more of these zombies up. Oop, chugging a bit there. Whoa. All right. He gave me no time to think. Yeah, like right there. It felt like I had to click that twice before I really was able to get it to register that I wanted to move. Got it that time though. So maybe it's just, oh, don't stand in bad. There we go. Cool.
That's what you get for losing your temper, cow.
Yeah, you tell him. Take that, cow. How do you feel now? All right. Cool. Zip over here.
What is it, Exile?
Sell a couple of things. Do I want that? Double check to make sure this isn't stuff I want. Festival mask, no. Crusader helmet, no. Saber, no. Those are not things I think I want.
You will be remembered.
It will be remembered. It's very kind of you. Let's check out this jewel. Mana, melee damage. Yep, not really useful again. Let's see. How am I? I've got 2 stone rings going here. I don't think that's going to do me much difference, but I'll look more closely in a bit. This goes here. Can upgrade that.
What is it, Exile?
Oh.
Go where you are needed.
Okay, good. And let's turn in the quest. Why not? Go ahead and get laser beams going.
Num num.
Ah, not a cockroach. Does it again. Get my zombies up. Get another specter in there. Oh, now we have old Lady Diala.
It's
Tragic. Yep, good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, and I think that's where we're going to leave it this episode. Next episode, I think we finish up normal. We're going to go to the belly of the beast. We're going to, go collect some organs. We're going to go kill Malachi. That's the plan, hopefully. Until next time, as always, thank you for joining me. My name is Sean. My name is Sean Sands, and I will see you soon.